2021, 3 Katanning farmers, Stephen Barrett, Tim Harris and Hamish Thompson, took part in a trial of 3 remote water monitoring systems, the FarmBot, the Ellenex and the EcoSat Blue. After a period of using them in their grain and sheep enterprises, the farmers, John Paul Collins from Deeperd and Katanning Landcare's ESEP, visited all 3 systems in the field to share what had been learned.
I chose a FarmBot system based on rave reviews Australia-wide, and they're becoming quite popular, so that was the reason why I chose the FarmBot system, and for simplicity. The FarmBot system is working the way it was designed. I'm getting alert levels when the tank is either full or below the level that I want it. I don't want it to go below.
Hamish's FarmBot system consists of a monitor, tank sensor and rain gauge, but up to 5 devices can be attached to it. It's solar powered, works across the 3G, 4G network, and the data is accessed online via FarmBot's website.
We can attach 5 separate sensor units onto that. So yeah, that talks to the main 3G, 4G, which will now soon become the 5G network. And in front of me, we've got our rain gauge set up. Everything sort of comes as a whole package. The improvements I'd like to see to the technology would be its communication with me. I'd like daily updates regardless of tank level, whether the flow or the water level is increasing or decreasing, and I think I need more than one alert when it's either overflowing or it's below a certain point. At the moment I'm only getting one alert that the tank is below 40 centimetres or below 30% capacity, and I've just got to remember to go and turn the tap on or turn the pump on. So if I don't do that, I don't get another notification saying the tank is now empty, or vice versa, the tank is now filling. So I think that's somewhere where the technology can go in the future, and I'd like to see that improve.
The FarmBot tank monitor costs $1,190 plus an annual $340 data cost. Additional sensors have different prices, but each incurs $59 a year of additional data costs.
So I got a Ellenex tank level sensors. I got 5 of them. I went from, because their monthly subscription fee seemed cheaper than some others out there, and for an individual sensing for individual tanks scattered across the farm, and I didn't want anything else attached to it. It's very simple to set up. Just throw in the tank, don't hit the bottom, have it just a few mil up off the bottom of the tank so it doesn't suck in I suppose dirt, stuff that might be in there, and push a button here, fire it up. It's all 4G or 3G. It also is narrowband as well, I'm pretty sure, so it can go over a long distance if you've got small light reception.
Tim's Ellenex system features independent and portable units, each with their own prepaid SIM card. They're battery powered, and the data can be accessed via an Ellenex app. You can also set different reporting intervals, alerts and reminders.
The ease of this product is I can move it from multiple tanks. So I've only got 5 sensors, but I've got 12 tanks, and I don't have always sheep in each tank area. So yeah, I can move this product in a couple of minutes. It's set up, done, and I'm onto another tank. The beauty of having the alerts, I can set that in the app very quickly. So I can have my maximums, my minimums. It gives a really good graph. And I can set those parameters over an extended period as well. It naturally gives me just a 24-hour period, but I can set it over a month or a day to have a look at how the flows are trending, and then I can work off if I've got leaks and stuff from a distance then.
The Ellenex sensors each cost $625, plus the additional costs for data for each SIM card in each unit.
Something over these, try and stop the birds because they walk around on the tanks a bit, eat them.
So this is the EcoSat station innovation.
use and the amount of different sensors and attachments that come along with it. One of the main purposes of the EcoSat is so we could remotely monitor our water supplies, and a large portion of our farm now is fed via tanks and troughs and pipelines, so we need to be able to know when the tanks are running empty, or if there's leaks in the pipeline and those sorts of things.
Stephen's EcoSat was the most complex and most expensive upfront of the 3 systems trialled. It is scalable, using the UHF network to communicate between units and the 3G, 4G network sending alarms and data back to the farmer.
And like really well made, like the connections all feel really solid. I don't think they're going to just rust away in a couple of years.
The EcoSat Blue base unit costs $2,490 with an additional $20 a month in data charges. The green unit is an extra $1,390 and $5 a month data charges, plus there are a range of additional attachments.
The long-term plan is to have multiple EcoSats set up across the farm, especially our farm blocks, where we hope to have more tanks and pipelines set up. So hopefully we'll have multiple units set up so we can monitor all our main watering stations, whether we're home or away, and just save us a lot of time driving around and checking things ourselves.
The day generated some excellent discussion around the pros and cons of each of the different units. The farmers acknowledged how overwhelming the wide range of new technology is and how tricky it was to find a starting point. The trial was a valuable exercise in working out what role the remote monitoring systems could play on their farms and what system may suit them best.
So this project was to get different devices to use, different technology, and it was very handy having 3 networking farmers here that could try a different module on each farm. I found it very useful, even in just the process of selecting these technologies to use. Open your mind to a lot of different facts with the brainstorming, I suppose, through it just to select. And it was good that we all had a different outcome at the end that we wanted to chase, so then we were able to experience these different systems.
Issues such as value for money and how many of the seemingly unlimited features are actually needed in each enterprise were discussed in depth.
I've learned that my system is very simplistic for what I wanted to do, hence the reason why I went for it. But if you wanted to expand on it, you'd probably look at these other systems that the other 2 boys have used.
Yeah, really enjoyed today having a look at all the different systems, all the blokes around the neighbourhood. I think Tim's one I like it for its simplicity and its ability to be able to move around quite easily. But I think for my system it's probably not going to work purely based because I've got a main central water point and I want to be able to monitor that. Snuffy's or Stephen Barrett's, I really like his because it's quite adaptable and being able to use UHF to be able to connect numerous systems. I think that is, well, I think it's probably the best system of the day. However, still really am happy with the FarmBot system. I think there's a fair bit there that the company will improve on in the future, and hopefully have something instead.
So it was good to get an insight into a few different ideas and a few different designs. I think I'm pretty happy going with the EcoSat, just with the different options it's got available. The FarmBot, I think, looks really good. Quite a few different features that I like, but I think just the ongoing costs for me is a bit higher than I would like. And then as far as Tim's Ellenex, I think does what it's supposed to do really well, which is mainly the water level sensor for the tank. But I think it probably doesn't do quite enough, or have quite enough things for what I want to do going forward.
All 3 farmers are continuing to use their systems on farm. Katanning Landcare would like to sincerely thank QFH Multiparts Katanning for their ongoing support of the Productive Landcare Demonstration project, and also to our host farmers, Hamish, Tim and Stephen.